Just becoming aware of energy, perhaps in the body. We can call this feeling, we can call it emotion or sensation. Simply waves of energy rippling through the space that is you. And you may be aware of thoughts, also like waves, simply rippling through the space that is you. Again, there is nothing you need to do here, nothing you need to change. Letting everything find its own natural rhythm, its own movement. And you may notice that these waves, these textures, these energies, whether we call them thoughts, emotions, feelings, sensations, whether we call it mind, body, but before we name it anything, these are simply textural changes in the field. You may notice this change. Everything is shifting. Nothing is static. Just like the waves on the ocean. The breath too is like a wave. There is no need to control the rhythm. Simply let it be. Let all waves be. Simply rest in being. Notice that this sense of being is here. It is here as you are aware of sensation or energy in the body. Being is here in the breath. And being is here in mind, even as thoughts arise, appear, and move and change. Being is always here. You are simply being. So this is really meditation, the art of simply being. There is nowhere you need to go, nothing you need to do, but simply become aware of being, the being that underlies all experiences. The being that is within all experiences. See if you can find a boundary to this being. Does it have an edge? Is it limited to the body? Is it limited to the mind? Or do mind and body appear within this sense of being? And perhaps thoughts draw you in, and perhaps physical sensations or emotions draw you in. And even as they draw you in, is it not true that being is still here? Can you still be aware of this simple beingness? And perhaps you may notice as you are aware of being that a kind of openness takes place, a softening of attention. This beingness is the groundless ground within which all experience takes place, in which you take place. You appear in this. And again, just letting everything be as it is. There's no attempt to push away thoughts. There's no attempt to change the sensations in the body. There's no need to change the energy field. Simply allowing everything to be as it is. And allowing attention to soften, the hard focus on your experience to soften, so that awareness falls into beingness, its natural state. And just remaining here a little longer. Again, noticing the contrast between attention being pulled into thought activity or feeling activity or sensation activity, and simply resting softly in the beingness that is always here, beneath, within all things.